Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So, you guys are more than welcome to join us. So, y'all, while I was shuffling one of the decks, one of the cards flew out. And it's the Death card. Today is the new moon. I think it is in Scorpio. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it is a new moon. And so when it comes to, like new moons, it's all about the new, about, like putting a death to the old, to, like go towards the new. I mean, so that could be what somebody's doing, they could be, like ending some stuff, getting prepared to start something new. But I'm also picking up too with this death card, like somebody knows that death is on them. Somebody knows that death is near. I mean, it could be an ending, or it could literally be, like they know that, like the death angel is on them or around them. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Ooh, the money card came out. So I don't know. Somebody, could be trying to put a death, like to somebody's money out here. Or like, like somebody, is getting ready for a new beginning, and it has something to do, with like, like their finances. At the bottom of the deck, we got, kick back and relax. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody, is about to come up on, like some type of finances to be able to, like kick back and relax out here. But it's something about, like somebody, like wanting, like to, like end something for somebody. It could be, like some finances. It could be somebody trying to get somebody fired from work, Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, we got the old soul card that came out. So somebody, could be an old soul. Somebody, could be, like wise beyond their years. But when it comes to this money and this old soul card, this is giving me, like somebody, like having wisdom and knowledge, in order, like to create finances versus, like somebody else, like all they have is, like a user mentality or a taker mentality. This is giving me, like spiritual prosperity as well. Because when it comes to like spiritual prosperity, wisdom and knowledge is in spiritual prosperity. So I feel like like somebody just needs to know, like that they're on the right path. Somebody needs to know, that like whatever, like the wisdom and knowledge that they have. I feel like like the reason why, they like they could be about to receive whatever this is because, like they're sharing it with the world or whatever, the wisdom and knowledge that somebody has. Somebody's using it, like to create. Somebody's not just allowing it to lay dormant, and like just wither away. Somebody, could be reading a lot. I don't know. Somebody, could like to write books. Somebody, could be about to, receiving like a big deal, and it has something to do, with like, their creativity out here. Whatever somebody's creating. Give me one more, please, Holy Spirit. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. The number 10 could be significant. You could be seeing the number 10 a lot. You could be seeing the number 5 a lot. Give me one more, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is the pact card. So I don't know. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like has made some type of pact out here. But this is also, too, yeah, like the keeping the promise card. So we know who keeps the promise, you know, the Most High God. So the Most High God definitely, yeah, could be keeping a promise, you know, to somebody. The Bible, you know, is full of promises, you know, from the Most High God, you know. When we, you know, decide, you know, to do, you know, God's will, God's way, yeah, God fulfills those promises. So God could be fulfilling, you know, like some type of promise out here, or there is some type of prophecy that could be being fulfilled. But somebody definitely, yeah, has made some type of pact. So going back, yeah, like to the death card. So somebody, you know, could have made a pact to somebody, you know, or to some people, you know, that, yeah, like, we're going to do everything we can to end them. We're going to do everything we can, you know, to, yeah, do whatever it is that they're trying to do. It definitely could have something to do with some finances. It definitely could have something to do, yeah, with some wisdom and knowledge. I don't know if somebody's trying to, you know, like steal, you know, like somebody's spiritual prosperity, or, you know, yeah, like trying to, you know, like steal something from somebody out here. Why is this money card here? Somebody's first or last name could start with an E or an A. Yeah, we have the calm card. So I feel like that somebody, yeah, is being told, you know, like to, yeah, remain in this calm energy out here. I definitely do feel like when it comes, you know, like to somebody's finances, whether, you know, like somebody, you know, has, you know, more than they can handle, or, you know, yeah, like not enough. I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, knows how to, you know, like make it happen, regardless if they have, you know, a little bit or a lot. And so it comes with, yeah, wisdom and knowledge, you know. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could, yeah, have, you know, $100, you know, but, yeah, like they have, you know, like ideas, you know, in ways to, you know, like, yeah, like turn that $100 into $1,000, you know, and then, yeah, like turn that $1,000 into $100,000. So I feel like, yeah, regardless of what's going on, I feel like somebody's being told to remain calm. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a C. Yeah, we have the follower of Jesus, lover of God card out here. So something about, yeah, like somebody's beliefs, somebody's faith. I don't know, yeah, if somebody's faith is being tested out here. Somebody, you know, could be trying to test somebody, you know, when it comes to their beliefs. But somebody definitely, yeah, has crossed somebody out here. But this is, yeah, like the crossing over card. And we did see the death card. So, I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like made a promise, you know, that, yeah, like they could, you know, do something, you know, to somebody. Why is this old soul here? Yeah, the test card, the quiz card. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be being tested out here. Or somebody, yeah, could be trying to test somebody. It is also, too, yeah, like somebody trying to test somebody's loyalty out here. But I feel like the, yeah, like somebody, you know, was, yeah, like, or somebody, yeah, could be trying to outsmart somebody by trying to test somebody. But, yeah, somebody's too smart for whatever this is. Somebody, yeah, they have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, you know. So I feel like the, yeah, like whatever this is, even if somebody's trying to test somebody, somebody's going to pass the test. Even if, you know, like somebody, you know, was trying to, yeah, like, challenge somebody, I feel like the, yeah, like somebody's going to overcome, you know, like that challenge out here. Somebody's first or last name could start with a Q. But somebody could be trying to figure out how to do something. Because y'all see how in the bubbles is question marks, and that person is looking down at the paperwork like, how do I do this? How do I do this? So, maybe somebody, you know, could reach out to somebody, but I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Why is this pact card here? Somebody, you know, could be trying to figure out if somebody knows, you know, that, yeah, like they made some type of pact somewhere. Yeah, ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So, yeah, that's like arguing and fighting. So I don't know, there could be some arguing and fighting going on, or somebody, yeah, they want somebody to argue and fight with them, but yeah, like somebody, is, yeah, like too smart to do so. This is like somebody trying to outsmart somebody by trying to cause, like some type of argument or some type of fight, so that, yeah, like somebody, could get out of character. So somebody just needs to be aware. But something about arguing and fighting over some money. I don't know, somebody, could have made a pact and it has something to do with some money. Something about, yeah, like somebody selling drugs. Somebody's first one or last name could start with an I or a C. Something about somebody's IQ. I feel like, yeah, somebody's very, very smart. It's giving me, yeah, like people trying to outsmart somebody. But yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they're book smart, they're street smart, they have common sense. It's something about, yeah, whoever these people are, like they're not, yeah, like on somebody's level in that way. These could be people, that, yeah, like they have finances or they have, more than somebody, but I feel like like they still don't have, yeah, what somebody has. Wisdom and knowledge, street smarts, common sense. So I feel like that these people, yeah, I don't know if somebody's trying to take it from somebody. Why is this calm here? We got the world. So something is ending out here. Or something has been completed. Yeah. If somebody, was on some type of mission, I feel like the mission has been completed. So if this is a mission from the Most High God, yeah, the mission has been completed. This is like somebody being put in somebody or some people's lives, like to teach them a lesson. Whether they learn the lesson or not, yeah, I feel like somebody, yeah, like, has completed, like the mission. Something is over. And somebody definitely, yeah, is achieving some stuff out here. Somebody, has achieved some stuff out here. Yeah. But something about, yeah, like somebody sharing some stuff with the world. Wisdom and knowledge, Yeah, somebody, could be, not like like a giver, you know what I mean? So somebody, could give to people, This is like, like doing charity work, like feeding the homeless, yeah, good deeds. It definitely got something to do with the past. So somebody, could have done some type of good deeds in the past, and maybe, yeah, like they're, going to reap, from what they have done in the past. Yes, a test has been completed, or yeah, like somebody has passed a test out here. Yeah. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they deserve to be happy. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, happiness and success is on its way to somebody. Somebody, could already be, in some type of successful situation right now. But I feel like like somebody's about to gain more success out here. And something definitely, yeah, is going to be revealed to somebody. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, there's somebody that could be mad. Or there's some people that are mad. But I feel like it has something to do with, yeah, like the pact that they've made. Yeah, when it comes to, yeah, the Son of God, because the Son is out here, it's something about, yeah, like, yeah, Jesus. So, yeah, somebody, has a relationship, with Jesus. Or, yeah, somebody has, like a personal relationship with the Most High God, with Jesus, yeah. Somebody, yeah, stands on their beliefs. I feel like like somebody really, yeah, has a personal relationship, with, yeah, Jesus, with God. But something about, yeah, like somebody's son. So I don't know. Somebody's son could be being tested for something out here. We got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could be being watched. Or some people, yeah, could be, like watching somebody. Or, yeah, they're about to watch something take place for somebody. But somebody, could be on guard out here. Somebody definitely is about to receive some information out here. Yeah, we got the High Priestess. So somebody definitely is in this High Priestess energy out here. Yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, pay attention to their intuition. But something about, yeah, like somebody trying to test somebody's intuition. Or, yeah, somebody, is being tested. But somebody made a pact with a high priestess out here. So it could be a dark high priestess. They could be arguing and fighting with whoever this is. Because whoever this is could have made a promise to somebody. And yeah, like they couldn't fulfill the promise. But it's something about, yeah, something being revealed to some people about who somebody is. We got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely could have been trying to cause some type of destruction out here for somebody. It could be whoever this dark high priestess is. But there is a sudden change that's about to take place. There could be a change to somebody's intuition. So somebody's intuition, you know, could be heightened. But we got the Ace of Wands. So, yeah. Somebody needs to know that, yeah, like they hold the power. But it's something about, yeah, the work that somebody does, you know, what somebody's creating out here. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, be, you know, like, have some type of new passion that they could be, you know, about to start. I feel like like somebody has completed some type of mission. And, yeah, like somebody's about to, you know, like, yeah, like enter into like a new mission. But with the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, somebody definitely, yeah, doing some type of spell work out here. And then we got the King of Wands that flipped over. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, heavy Leo out here. Yeah, somebody's strong out here. Very strong. So that could be what could be being revealed to some people. Somebody's strength. Something about a transgender is significant. But when it comes to, yeah, you know, like who somebody is, somebody's a leader out here. So I feel like like when it comes to, you know, like somebody, you know, like completing a mission or passing some type of test, it has something to do, you know, with, yeah, like the work that somebody does, you know, the leadership, you know. So yeah, like somebody leading the way, you know. And that could be, you know, yeah, like making people mad. It could be, you know, like causing tower moments for some people. Yeah, we got the moon. Today is, yeah, the new moon. So whoever this is, yeah, they definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like do some sneaky stuff, you know, during this new moon. So yeah, just protect yourself, especially with the High Priestess and the moon. Yeah, dark High Priestess. But there could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like they could be mad because, yeah, like they're creating illusions out here. And yeah, somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like exposing, you know, like, yeah, their illusions. And it could be causing, you know, like fear to take over. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they made a promise that they could do something. And I feel like, yeah, like they're not able to, you know, yeah, like to complete the mission. But somebody else is completing the mission. Yeah, we got hermit mode. The hermit is like a ghost. So, I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be seeing ghosts. Somebody, you know, could be trying to conjure up, you know, like some spirits. But the hermit is like, yeah, when somebody goes within, you know, doing introspection. So I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, has done some type of introspection. This could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody just putting themselves in solitude, you know. That's how, yeah, you gain wisdom and knowledge, you know, when you're alone, you know. That's how, yeah. That's how, you know, yeah, like when your intuition speaks to you most, you know what I mean, is when it's quiet, when you're alone, or, you know, that's when it happens for me. But whoever this message is resonating with, maybe it happens for you as well. But it's something about, yeah, somebody being in hermit mode and somebody receiving a lot of information. There's definitely somebody that ghosted somebody out here as well. I don't know. Or yeah, there's a ghost somewhere. Somebody could be a medium. Or somebody, you know, could, yeah, like find out, you know, realize that they're a medium. But we got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, betrayed somebody. I feel like somebody, yeah, took some type of pact or some type of oath to cause some type of suffering for somebody. But with the Death card and the Ten of Swords, somebody definitely, yeah, trying to take somebody out. this could be, you know, like, yeah, like just taking somebody out as far as, you know, like, yeah, like trying to do some stuff, you know, to cause somebody to suffer in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It could be financially, you know, but it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, yeah, having wisdom and knowledge, you know, and yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they have a relationship, you know, with the Most High God, a relationship with the Son of God. So, yeah, this is giving me, yeah, like people can take everything away from somebody, but yeah, as long as they have, you know, what, yeah, God has given them, yeah, somebody, you know, doesn't need to fret, you know, somebody just needs to stay calm. This is giving me, yeah, like Job energy, you know, so yeah, basically Job was being tested, but the problem was that, yeah, there was a rule. Everything around Job, you know, yeah, could be touched but Job. So I don't know if somebody, yeah, like try to touch Job, but yeah, we got the Page of Swords, so something about somebody being on guard. There is an ancestor, ascended master. It's somebody out here that's definitely on guard for somebody out here. So somebody's definitely being protected out here. But somebody could be about to receive some new information. And I feel like that, yeah, it's some information that could have been hidden. But this is giving me, yeah, especially with this old soul coming out, with the wisdom and knowledge card coming out, and the high priestess, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they're giving, you know, like information, you know, that, yeah, others can't get. I've said it once before. But we got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So a lover could be involved. Gemini energy. I don't know, somebody, yeah, could receive some new information, and it has something to do with something that was hidden from the past, or in the past, or about the past. But yeah, we got the Strength card, so heavy Leo energy. Somebody is strong as heck out here. Yeah. But there is somebody, some people that could be trying to, yeah, like play on somebody's fears, or play, you know, like, yeah, like try to, you know, like scare somebody out here. So I feel like that somebody just needs to, yeah, stay calm, you know, have self-control, you know, yeah, continue to be brave, courageous, you know, continue, you know, like to move forward as usual. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be trying to scare somebody into ending something, scare somebody into, you know, like, we got entry level. So yeah, somebody's not on somebody's level out here. Somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like doing some type of introspection and realizing that, yeah, like they're not on somebody's level. So this is giving me, yeah, like somebody staying calm, you know, because, yeah, like whoever this is, yeah, like they're not on somebody's level out here in many ways, you know. But yeah, especially when it comes to, yeah, having wisdom and knowledge, when it comes to, yeah, having a relationship, you know, with, yeah, like you know, like you know, like, yeah, like a higher power, you know, yeah, they're not on somebody's level when it comes to, yeah, the faith that somebody has. They're not on somebody's level when it comes to, yeah, you know, like somebody's beliefs. Somebody stands, you know, on their beliefs. They stand on what they believe in. They stand, you know, yeah, for what they stand for, and they don't fall for anything. But somebody is skating on thin ice out here. I don't know, somebody could get fired as well. Fired from a job. Or somebody could be trying to get somebody fired from a job. We got negotiation. So I don't know, somebody, you know, could receive some type of new information that has something to do with negotiation. This could have something to do with a job. But look, there goes the handshake. Be aware of, yeah, shaking hands with people. Because, you know, stuff can attach to people, you know. Be aware of who you touch, who you hug, who you shake hands with. I don't know. Somebody made some type of negotiation out here. Somebody made some type of promise, some type of pact, and I feel like that they're scared now, or yeah, like they're mad because it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody made some type of pact to get some type of unexpected income, or somebody, you know, could be about to have some type of negotiation out here. So somebody, you know, because yeah, I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles. So something about, yeah, like a job, career, business. So something, happened in the past, when it comes to a job, a career, or a business, there could be some type of negotiation, that could come from it. Somebody, could receive some unexpected income. But I feel like that somebody, yeah, they were trying to, they made a pact or a promise, and it has something to do with, yeah, some money. Ooh-wee. We got resign or retire. So I don't know. Somebody, could have to resign, or somebody, could have to retire. But there's like caution tape on that computer. So somebody, could have done something on a computer. They could have misused, like a computer. But the world card is out here. The world card is out here. Or somebody, yeah, they could be trying to, like get somebody, to, yeah, like resign, wave the white flag, retire. I don't know what they're trying to do, but yeah, somebody looks at somebody like competition, and yeah, whoever this is, they're not somebody's competition out here. And there goes the handshake again. Somebody done shook many hands out here. Somebody done made many deals out here, or that's what's about to take place for somebody. So somebody else being told to, yeah, stay calm. But there's somebody that, yeah, they could look at somebody like competition. But yeah, somebody, has made a lot of growth in their life. But something about, because y'all see it's a big hand and a small hand. So yeah, somebody's a child of God. So yeah, one of the main reasons why somebody, has made a lot of growth in their life is because of, yeah, like their relationship, yeah, with the Most High God. But something about, yeah, like the Most High God keeping a promise. Ooh-wee, we got debt paid. So somebody could be about to get some type of debt paid out here. I don't know. Somebody, could bring forth some type of negotiation. I don't know. There could be somebody, that, yeah, like they cause somebody to have some type of debt, This could be, something, that somebody, doesn't know about, or somebody does. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, could have, yeah, like caused, like somebody to have some type of debt. But it goes back to, yeah, like that suffering, that Ten of Swords, that betrayal. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, could be receiving some new information that, yeah, like some type of debt has been paid. But this is giving me too, yeah, karmic debt. So somebody, yeah, has paid off their karmic debt. So there's somebody, that, yeah, they look at somebody like competition, but they haven't paid off their karmic debt. Somebody else has. We got entrepreneur. So somebody, could be an entrepreneur out here, or somebody, yeah, like they want somebody to stop going towards, being an entrepreneur, or stop going towards, like build, like their dream. I feel like like somebody, has had, like, yeah, like, the strength, like to go through whatever it is that they have been going through. Yeah, to get to whatever it is that they're about to get to. And somebody's strength was hidden out here. So people, yeah, they could have looked at somebody like somebody, was gullible, naive, green, yeah, somebody, yeah, they were smarter than somebody, yeah. And yeah, I feel like that they're, yeah, definitely finding out that, yeah, like somebody is not, yeah, who they, thought somebody was. So at the bottom of the deck, we got big salute to you. Congratulations. So yeah, congratulations. Mission accomplished. The test has been passed. Yeah, whatever is about to take place, congratulations. You deserve it. We got a Gemini, so you could be a Gemini and have Gemini in your chart, or there's a Gemini involved. There's a Taurus involved, so you could be a Taurus, have Taurus in your chart. Somebody, could be having recurring dreams out here. So I feel like if somebody's were having recurring dreams, especially whoever's resonating with this message, I feel like yeah, their dreams could be trying to reveal some stuff to them. But there's somebody, that, yeah, they could be having recurring dreams about whoever, this message could be resonating with. And it has something to do with, yeah, like them betraying somebody, or, yeah, like trying to cause some type of suffering. Or, yeah, somebody, yeah, they could try something today, and, yeah, it's going to be revealed to them, yeah, like their fate. So, yeah, like somebody, has recurring dream through the night, and, yeah, like all they see is their fate, for, yeah, coming against somebody. That's why somebody's being told to stay calm. Whoever this is, yeah, they think life is a joke. Yeah, so they thought. We got a Pisces, Aries, Cusper. So you could be a Pisces, Aries, Cusper, or there's one involved. So I don't know. Somebody that, yeah, that thinks life is a joke. I feel like that the Most High God was like, I didn't put near one of you people on earth to think to think it's a joke, Yeah. The Most High God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. You know how, yeah, like your parents, would tell you, like when you were younger, you're like, yeah, I brought you in this world and I could take you out. But yeah, whoever these people are, they think life is a joke. And somebody's being told, yeah, not to apologize for what they know, especially when it comes to, yeah, their wisdom and knowledge. Somebody has gained that wisdom and knowledge. Somebody's earned that wisdom and knowledge. Somebody, yeah, is on the right path. Somebody, yeah, like they're, we as people can't do everything right, but we can try to do the right things, according to, yeah, God's will and God's way. So somebody wants somebody to apologize for what they know, or somebody's trying to use what somebody knows against them. Yeah, whoever this is, they could be trying to put somebody in a dilemma, but they could find out that they're in a dilemma. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, in a dilemma because they don't know what to do. Going back to, yeah, the test card, the quiz card. Or somebody, yeah, it's already been revealed to them what they should do, and, yeah, they still blind. They still, yeah, can't see. I don't know. Somebody, could, yeah, like lose sight out here. Lose their sight. This stolen information and stolen property card keeps coming out. So something about, yeah, some stolen information or some stolen property. But again, somebody could try to steal, yeah, what somebody knows. I don't know. Somebody could try, yeah, go in somebody's Akashic records. I just spoke to a detective. So somebody could have spoke to some type of detective out here. We got watching. So there could be somebody or some people that could be watching somebody. Or, yeah, going back to, somebody spoke to a detective. So there could be a detective that could be watching somebody. But I feel like when it comes to, yeah, some people watching somebody, yeah, like, they don't like the fact that somebody, yeah, is full of wisdom and knowledge. They don't like the fact, that somebody, is, yeah, like, exposing stuff out here. But this is like, with this calm and this, the world card, this is like somebody, being on the internet, and, like they're exposing the truth, but somebody don't have to, we have the high priestess out here, so somebody, could be operating in their high priestess energy, but, it could be anything, like people say conspiracy theorists are crazy, they say, people, like, speak on, like the truth, stuff that, like other people, don't know, they say that they're crazy, so I don't know if that's what some people said, that you was crazy because of the wisdom and knowledge, that you embody, but whoever this is, yeah, their ego has gotten the best of them. And their hidden fears are coming to the surface. This is somebody that, yeah, they could be watching somebody hard, but they're too blind to see the truth, or they're too blind to see, yeah, or they were too blind to see who somebody is, or, yeah, they were too blind to see the signs. They weren't paying attention to some type of signs out here. They watching somebody all day, every day, but they're too blind to see that, yeah, like somebody's too smart to outsmart. You know, somebody knows too much, you know, to be, you know, yeah, on the same level as whoever this is. Yeah, they're too blind to see that, yeah, like somebody knows that whoever this is isn't competition. You know? Or yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they just look at them own selves like competition. But there's some type of illusion that's been created out here. And so yeah, there's somebody or some people that see now that it was all an illusion. And now they're in a dilemma. So somebody done got themselves in a dilemma out here. Somebody was creating an illusion. Somebody, you know, yeah, they locked pinkies and said, you know, we make a pact, you know, and yeah, like somebody disloyal, or yeah. Yeah. Somebody doesn't know how to take somebody out here. So hidden issues are coming to the surface. Yeah, there's people that's watching somebody that don't know how to take somebody. But it's something about, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, yeah, because it's a lot of Leo energy out here, a lot of strength energy. So yeah, somebody's strong. So whoever these people are, yeah, they're weak, or yeah, like they just haven't, you know, came across somebody, you know, as strong as, yeah, whoever, you know, this message is for. But it's not about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like being calm, you know, like, yeah, like when they end stuff, you know, yeah, this is like somebody, you know, like walks away with grace, or, you know, yeah, like, you know, I talked about it, what, yesterday, you know, like, yeah, like somebody could lose a job and somebody knows that it's okay, you know, because, yeah, somebody remembers, you know, yeah, the promises that God has made to those, you know, that, yeah, try to, you know, like do the right things, even though they know that they can't do everything right. So somebody knows that, yeah, with faith, you know, and me putting in work, yeah, I'm gonna get another job and it's gonna be better, you know. But we got the clock is ticking. So whoever this is that, yeah, thinks life is a joke, the clock is ticking. We got a Cancer, so you could be a Cancer, have Cancer in your chart, or there's a Cancer involved. We got oversharing information on social media. So somebody, you know, could have been oversharing information on social media, but whatever information that they were oversharing, yeah, it could have been an illusion. You know, this is like, yeah, somebody, you know, catfishing people. Somebody, you know, yeah, like putting information on social media, you know, but yeah, like they're not really, you know, yeah, that's not really their life, you know. Like, yeah, people, you know, yeah, putting filters, you know, on like pictures or whatever, you know, and yeah, like, but when people see them in real life, it's not, you know, yeah, who they really are. With the clock is ticking in Cancer, somebody definitely, yeah, could have Cancer out here. There's also somebody, you know, that could be forced to say something out here. But somebody, yeah, somebody's not fully informed about, yeah, who somebody is. Somebody, you know, could be all up in their feelings out here. But divine timing is at play. So, the clock is ticking. And yeah, it's divine timing. But somebody definitely, yeah, is about to receive some good news out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to be aware, because there could be lots of people that could be gravitating towards somebody. And I feel like somebody just needs to be careful with that. Yeah, somebody just needs to, you know, stay cool, calm, and collected out here. I don't know if people, you know, yeah, like are wondering why, you know, like people are gravitating towards somebody. It's because of, yeah, somebody's wisdom and knowledge, you know. But yeah, I feel like that when it comes to, yeah, like somebody needing to be careful, you know, I feel like that, you know, it could have something to do, yeah, with people, you know, looking at somebody, you know, for, yeah, money versus, you know, yeah, like wisdom and knowledge, you know. I don't know, people, you know, yeah, they mad, jealous, you know, because people are gravitating towards somebody. But yeah, whatever's going on, yeah, it's not your problem. Whoever this is that's in a dilemma, yeah, it's not your problem. Somebody's about to receive some good news. Yep, but we got angry inside, so yeah. Somebody might not be showing their anger on the outside, but yeah, like they're angry on the inside. Uh-huh. Mm. We got, yeah, spoke to a detective. So somebody done spoke to a detective out here. Mm. It could have something to do with, yeah, like oversharing information on social media. Or, you know, it could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody committing a crime. But yeah, many people know about whatever this is. Mm. I don't know, whoever this is that could be in a dilemma. I feel like they, yeah, like they're gonna try to come in kissing ass out here. Mm-hmm. Mm. I feel like that there is many people that, yeah, like they just don't know how to take somebody. But I feel like it's because, yeah, like somebody, you know, especially with this high priestess with the sun out here and the strength card. Yeah, I feel like that somebody's very highly intuitive, you know, somebody's third eye is wide open. But yeah, somebody's mental strength is impeccable. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we got complete at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, mission complete. Test passed. Mm-hmm. We got court. So somebody, you know, could have to go to court out here. This could be spiritual court or physical court. Mm. Something, you know, could be revealed to somebody. And it has something to do with court. Somebody, you know, could like work for the courts. Mm. But the confront you card came out. So I don't know, somebody, you know, was trying to confront somebody, or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they made a deal with somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, well, you can't do it, you know, so yeah, we'll do it. You just gotta pay us some money, and yeah, we'll do whatever it takes. Mm-mm. Something about a blood test is significant. So I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, it's gonna request for a blood test. But something about, yeah, like somebody being tested, somebody's IQ, or yeah, like somebody just trying to test somebody. But the confront you card came right back out. I don't know, somebody, you know, wants to confront somebody with some new information, or somebody, you know, wants to confront somebody in court, or somebody has to go to court and they're mad and they want to confront somebody. But we got financial support at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could be about to receive some financial support out here. Somebody wants to confront somebody about some financial support. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with a D. Somebody, you know, could be from like Detroit. We got isolate you from your support network. So that could be what some people were trying to do. But yeah, like somebody's too strong, you know. I feel like, yeah, people could have been trying to outsmart somebody, you know, trying to, you know, yeah, like do multiple things, yeah, to make somebody feel a certain type of way. But somebody definitely, yeah, could just be in this calm energy, just focused. It's giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be ending something. And so, yeah, somebody wants to confront somebody because of it. But they need to go on now. Go on. Well, we got the North Node, so yeah. Somebody operates in their North Node, so yeah, whoever this is, it could be trying to isolate somebody, you know, from their support network. I feel like like whoever these people are, they call somebody their support network. If they were somebody's support network, they wouldn't try to isolate somebody. But yeah, somebody's supported. Somebody has a whole lot of support out here. That's why somebody's in that calm energy. That's why somebody don't care. We got a Virgo, so you could be a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart, or there's a Virgo involved. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an F. Yeah, DF, Divine Feminine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, divine feminine that operates in a north node. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody could work for the fire department or something about the fire department insignificant. I don't know if somebody, could start a fire, but we do have a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or yeah, somebody, they wanted somebody to fight fire with fire, and yeah, somebody's fighting fire with water, because yeah, water puts it out. Mm-hmm. We got a divine masculine. So we got DF and then we got divine masculine. So I don't know. This definitely is giving me spiritual court. Mm-hmm. But something about, like somebody, like knowing some stuff. I don't know, somebody, can know who their, like real divine counterpart is. But yeah, it could have, like some type of contract could have ended between two divine counterparts. So yeah, divine feminine was told to, end it and walk away. And so yeah, somebody, could want to confront, divine feminine or divine masculine because of it. Or there's some people that want to confront a divine feminine over a divine masculine or vice versa. But we got manifest you. So somebody definitely could be manifesting somebody. So we got a divine masculine out here. So there could be a divine masculine that could be trying to manifest somebody out here. But it's something about, like somebody, like amping somebody up, So yeah, like somebody going to a high priestess or a dark high priestess telling them, yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that. And they'll come to you. Yeah, somebody made some type of pact to do something. Yeah, and I feel like it only sent, divine feminine, divine masculine to activation station. It only activated, some good stuff, to like take place in somebody's life. But something about, like whatever somebody's doing, it's causing, somebody to be more stronger. It's causing somebody to be, more focused. We got critics. So yeah, there's some critics out here. I don't know if there's some critics that want to confront somebody, or it goes back to, people, like trying to test somebody, outsmart somebody, challenge somebody. Yeah, these people are critics. Yep, and there's some people that definitely, don't like somebody. I don't know if there's a masculine energy, that's trying to act like that they're a divine masculine, but they're really a critic. They're really, like an op. They're really an enemy trying to disguise themselves as an ally. But yeah, there are some people that, they made a pact because they don't like somebody. So I don't know if these are past people, and co-workers, whoever they are. Somebody's family members. But they just don't know that somebody has high spiritual rank out here. I don't know. These people, they could have activated, like a level up for somebody. Yeah, somebody's dishonest out here. Somebody was being dishonest. I feel like it's a masculine energy that, like they're just delusional. They think that they're a divine masculine, or it could be a divine feminine that's delusional, that thinks that they're a divine feminine. But somebody could want to, like try to confront somebody because, like they say that somebody's dishonest. But it's only because, they don't know how to take somebody. I feel like it's because somebody's mysterious, somebody moves a certain way. Somebody, can move in silence. And so, somebody's silence, could be making people like, what's going on? Why are they so silent? It's something about, like somebody's calmness out here. Yeah, and then we got divine feminine. Somebody could have went to a dark high priestess, and the dark high priestess definitely told somebody a complete lie, and that could be why they're arguing and fighting with the dark priestess, or they're going to be. Something about a fraudulent DNA test. I don't know if somebody makes up a fraudulent DNA test, but we got self-protection. So this self-protection, could be like, like somebody, like spiritually protecting themselves, or this could be, like self-protection. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, if there's somebody, some people that, yeah, we're trying to isolate somebody from, you know, like their support network in order for them to do something to somebody. Yeah, somebody has high spiritual rank and somebody, yeah, has self-protection. So either way it goes, it doesn't matter. Mm. Mm. We got a Gemini, so you could be a Gemini. Yeah, heavy Gemini. I feel like there's some people that could be gravitating towards somebody, and somebody definitely needs to be careful because yeah, there's some people that definitely don't like somebody. But somebody could be tired of waiting. I don't know if somebody's tired of waiting to confront somebody, or somebody they could be trying to manifest somebody, and like it's not happening. I feel like if somebody went to a dark high priestess. Be aware of somebody trying to put somebody in a false contract out here. But something about like going back to like somebody walking around like that they're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, but they're not. Trying to put somebody in a false contract. And so that's why somebody is like somebody then shut down from whatever this is. We got Sagittarius, we got Scorpio. Somebody's first mother last name could start with an E. Somebody could be deaf. Maybe that's what somebody is getting tested for. But something about Fed. Something about federal Fed. Somebody could go Fed. But something about somebody speaking to a detective out here. Yeah. Whoever this is, they could be tired of waiting. They could be strategizing, planning, and plotting. I don't know if it's some critics. But there's some people that are strategizing, planning, and plotting. And they don't like somebody out here. So somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody's first middle last name could start with an X. Yeah, somebody's ex could be involved. Somebody could work for FedEx. Heavy Scorpio energy. I don't know. Something about an investigation. But we got good news. So somebody is going to receive some good news. But I feel like there's people that are strategizing, planning, and plotting. They don't like somebody. So they're trying to stop somebody from receiving some type of good news out here. Yeah, we got an unloyal friend. So there's an unloyal friend involved. Somebody, could be strategizing, planning, and plotting, to, use somebody's unloyal friend, to come against somebody out here. I feel like, somebody's gathering people up that don't like somebody. But we got new connection. So somebody, could be in a new connection, or somebody, could be about to be in some type of new connection. I'm also picking up too, if somebody, is having actual activity, somebody needs to protect themselves. Wow, we got thrown under the bus. So somebody could want to confront somebody because they feel like somebody threw them under the bus, or somebody threw whoever this message is resonating with under the bus because they don't like somebody, or they're strategizing, planning, and plotting to do so. But oh well, we got a cousin, so there's a cousin involved. Somebody's cousin don't like somebody, or it's a lot of people involved, or somebody is strategizing, planning, and plotting to get a lot of people involved. But we got low self-esteem, so people could be trying to cause somebody to have some type of low self-esteem. They could be strategizing and plotting to do so. But there is a crime that has been solved. So good news, crime has been solved. We got the unsupportive one. So be aware of some unsupportive people, you know, trying to gravitate towards somebody out here. Coming in trying to kiss ass. Yeah. You light worker, you. Uh-huh. So people, I feel like people don't know how to take the fact that somebody is a light worker with high spiritual rank, or like people, they can't take somebody's intuition, they can't take somebody's energy, they can't take somebody, and we got financial support. So somebody could be about to receive some financial support out here for sure. But I feel like it could be an unusual way. We got cold as ice. So yeah, I feel like that when it comes to, like whoever, this message is for, I feel like like you could be cold as ice, you just are in this calm, like I don't care attitude, because you see stuff, high priestess with the sun, with the strength card, you see stuff. You know what's going on. You've already saw some stuff, you know what's going on. We got eviction. So somebody, could get evicted out here. Or somebody, could be trying to get somebody evicted. We got a child. So somebody in this situation, somebody, could have a child with. Something about somebody receiving some financial support for a child. But something about, somebody getting a blood test. Somebody, something about, a fraudulent DNA test. I don't know, somebody, could have threw somebody under the bus because of a child in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But we got standing ovation. So, somebody, mission complete. Somebody, passed the test. Somebody's about to receive a standing ovation. Because somebody or some people, were spreading fake news. I feel like somebody, said that they were a liar, but a light worker, but the high priestess with the moon, it's a dark high priestess, So somebody's not doing the work of the light, they're doing the work of the dark. So, So I feel like somebody already, that's why somebody's calm, because somebody already knows about, some lies, some fake news. Somebody already knows that, it's not love. Somebody already knows that, if they were my support network, why would they try to isolate me? Or if they loved me, why would they try to isolate me from my support network? So somebody's staying calm. Somebody, is focused on believing, in, their dreams, and going towards achieving their dreams. Somebody's definitely manifesting out here. Somebody's definitely manifesting real love. If somebody, has been trying to get pregnant, somebody needs to know that they're going to get pregnant. And somebody definitely needs to know, that continue to have courage. Continue to have courage, to stand up, stand for what you believe in, continue to have courage, to do your light work, the work that the Most High God, put you on a mission to do. Because there's somebody or some people that definitely, could have been trying to, gather people up to go against you out here. That's what they're doing. But I feel like the more that, like people, try to gather people up against somebody, it's like a domino effect. Somebody, could have been trying to avoid whatever this situation is. And so whoever this is that could have been trying to avoid this situation, it could lead them to, it leads to some type of bigger mess. So this is like somebody, like avoiding accountability. And it leads to a bigger mess. So instead of them holding themselves accountable, they just gather up people, to, go against somebody, they continue to do whatever it is that they're doing, to try to, betray somebody or to try to cause, like somebody, some type of suffering. I feel like whoever this is, they're suffering and they're causing other people to suffer. But whoever this is, they could be voluntarily removing their own mask or like they don't have a choice. Yeah, because there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, committed some selfish acts out here. We got an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got robbery. So somebody, could have been planning and plotting, like to rob somebody out here. Or yeah, somebody, they're involved, like with a robbery. Somebody, could find out. But yeah, not only did, somebody commit selfish acts, they engaged in cruel intentions. But yeah, there is a whirlwind of change that definitely is coming somebody's way. And somebody definitely is scared of somebody's reaction. So whoever this is that committed selfish acts, whoever this is that engaged in cruel intentions, yeah, they're scared of somebody's reaction. And then we got the throat chakra. So somebody definitely, was trying to attack somebody's throat chakra out here. Somebody wanted somebody to, like to stop speaking. But I feel like going back to somebody being tested for some stuff. It could be somebody's kid. Somebody's kid, could be, like, dealing with some stuff coming from, like somebody going to a dark high priestess, to, like, get some type of, like work done on somebody. Or that's what's going to happen. But at the bottom of the deck, we got, spirit team. So somebody definitely needs to know that their spiritual team definitely, has their back out here. But one of the people that could be causing somebody negativity, is a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could, like, find out, that somebody definitely, could have been planning and plotting, like, to, like, rob somebody out here. That could be, something that somebody, was saying on social media. Going back to, somebody oversharing information on social media. So, going back to the feds, So, the feds, they're on social media. They can see what's going on. They can see, people engaging in cruel intentions on social media. So, somebody, could have been posted things directed towards somebody instead of coming to them directly. Somebody definitely, could be trying to claim credit over somebody's success out here. This is like, people saying, I'm the reason why they're so strong. I'm the reason why they're so smart. I'm the reason why they're, Whoever this is, they were trying to, alter somebody's values and morals on making life decisions, or be aware of, people trying to, get somebody to alter, like their morals and values when it comes to, making life decisions. But heavy fire sign. Heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's definitely remote viewing. Somebody definitely is watching somebody. Somebody's looking, into somebody's life with their mind. Or, people, feel like like somebody's looking into their life with their mind. There's somebody or some people that secretly keep tabs on somebody's every move out here. For somebody, it could be somebody's closest friends that hold grudges against somebody. So, we did see that unloyal friend. Somebody definitely is trying to, cause somebody to have low self-esteem. But whoever these people are, they have low self-esteem. Their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds. It's people spreading rumors about somebody. So somebody's closest friends could be involved, with spreading rumors about somebody. They could be holding grudges against somebody. Somebody's family members. They want somebody to act out of character. But I feel like whatever they're doing, it could be causing them, to have low self-esteem. It's causing them, to, alter their morals and values when it comes to life decisions. Somebody definitely is acting out of character out here. They want somebody to act out of character. So, stay calm. Somebody's posting on social media. And their posts or their memes are directed, towards whoever, this message is for. Somebody's significant other could be sending them negativity. But somebody's spiritual team is out here. Somebody needs to know that, their spiritual team has their back. But we already know that. That's how we started out the message. Yeah, there's some people that are secretly jealous and hating on somebody's romantic relationship. And yep, somebody's recruiting haters. But it ain't gonna turn out right for whoever this is. Yeah. And somebody definitely is doing black magic or juju on somebody. We got a scoring love at the bottom of the deck. So there's a scoring love involved. It's a lot of people involved. Somebody, could be trying to do black magic or juju on somebody, to, cause somebody, to, lose their appetite out here. But I feel like, when it comes to whoever these people are, that's why somebody has completed a mission, somebody, has ended it, walked away from whoever these people are. So, somebody has lost their appetite when it comes to, people like this that live a certain type of lifestyle or whatever. But there is somebody that, is their own worst enemy. They're causing most of their problems or the bad things that happen to them. It's because of whoever this is. So I feel like that whoever this is, they blamed somebody for a lot of stuff. But we got unexplained freak accident. So there could be some type of unexplained freak accident that could happen. That could be why the death card came out. I don't know, something, could like happen, like while somebody, was trying to rob somebody, something could happen. This unexplained freak accident is like, like somebody, is holding, like a GUN, and then, like the GUN just goes off, and it hits, the person that's holding the GUN in the right place to where, like they in the hospital, and I don't wish that on nobody, but that's an unexplained freak accident, like nobody would think that something like that would, like happen. But yep, there's a fake, fraudulent, phony, so-called friend that's involved. They can be voluntarily removing their own mask, but it's something about, somebody involved in, in cruel intentions, committed selfish acts. We got transmission of a disease. So somebody, could be transmitting a disease out here. Somebody's scared of somebody's reaction. I don't know if, somebody, going back to, spreading rumors about somebody. So somebody, could have spread a rumor that somebody, was transmitting a disease. I feel like that somebody is transmitting a disease, but it's not, divine feminine. It's not a divine masculine. But somebody, spread rumors so they committed selfish acts. But somebody broke the law. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. We got caught in a bad romance. So somebody, they could have gotten caught in a bad romance. But I feel like somebody definitely, they contracted some type of disease out here. But they could have blamed it on, they pointed the finger in the wrong direction. So somebody, could want to hear what somebody has to say out here. I don't know if it's a detective. I just feel like, I don't know. Because somebody definitely could have a disease, and like they could be trying to give it to somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to be careful. I feel like if somebody, reaches out to somebody, and they want some type of advice, I feel like somebody just needs to be careful with that as well. We got dirty money. So somebody that could be involved in some type of dirty money situation out here. I don't know if somebody wants to, ask somebody for some type of advice when it comes to, like some dirty money. But somebody broke the law out here. For sure. I don't know if people, they said, that somebody, was involved in dirty money, but somebody else, like on, like their life path, somebody is doing the work of the Most High God. But not only is there a whirlwind of change that's coming, there's a big energy shift that's about to take place. And with this big energy shift, there's some people that, are voluntarily removing their own masks. Because there is some rising tension that definitely, leads to some exposure out here. I feel like it's exposure of the truth. But somebody could be scared of somebody's reaction, because I feel like they try to Ten of Swords somebody real bad. And that's what they're trying to do. But there's somebody that definitely, they can't get somebody out of their head, or there's people that can't get somebody out of their head. So just be aware. But it's something about, like people watching somebody. So somebody could be on social media. So like they're watching somebody, and they're putting their energy, into somebody's collective. And so somebody could be picking up on whoever this is, whether somebody knows it's these people's energy or not. So that could be where the rising tension comes from. Because people feel like that somebody could be exposing them, but they're exposing themselves. They're exposing their energy to a highly intuitive high priestess. But we got a baby father, so there's a baby father involved. Somebody's baby father. I don't know, somebody's baby father. They don't like somebody, or they could have done this because somebody's in a new connection, or they're strategizing, planning, and plotting to do it because somebody's in a new connection. But whoever this is, they're dangerously obsessed with somebody out here. I don't know. We got laid to rest, R.I.P. And we started out with the death card. So I don't know. Somebody, they could be laid to rest. Something about, like somebody's scared of somebody's reaction, and it has something to do with somebody passing away. I don't know. Somebody, is, like so dangerously obsessed that they're like, if I can't have them, nobody can. But whoever this is, they have no moral courage. They don't stand up for what's right. So they didn't stand up for somebody, or they didn't stand up for what was right. They jumped on the bandwagon. What we talked about yesterday. We got meditation magic, MK Ultra, mind control. So somebody, they was doing voodoo, they was doing juju, or whatever they do. But I'm also picking up too that because it says people's opinions aren't your reality. They like buttholes. Everybody got one. So somebody could be a high priestess. Somebody could be highly intuitive. So it goes back to people can't take somebody. So so they spread rumors about somebody that somebody is doing juju, black magic, whatever they said that somebody do. Instead of them putting some respect on somebody's name, saying that somebody is a light worker. So I don't know if they like going back to they try to fight fire with fire. But the energy that I'm picking up on, they fight fire with water, because that's what puts it out. But regardless of what these people think, their opinions aren't your reality. Everybody got one, just like a butthole. Keep them guessing. Continue to keep them guessing. But going back to people trying to figure out what's going on, or whatever they're trying to figure out, continue to keep them guessing. And your confidence is intimidating. So the reason why that calm card came out is because payback is a must. So guess what? Somebody's spiritual team says payback is a must. But somebody, they could have been trying to get some type of payback, or they're strategizing, planning, and plotting to try to get some type of payback because of some type of exposure out here. But there's some people that could be realizing that like they're facing hardship due to one person. So whoever that one person is, it could be somebody's baby daddy, it could be the dark high priestess, I don't know, it could be somebody's side chick, side dude. But this is also giving me too, like people, like coming up in somebody's life, you know what I mean? Not knowing who somebody is, can't take somebody, not knowing that, like either, somebody is a blessing or a lesson. I feel like these people are being taught lesson. They've been being taught lessons. That's why, mission complete. Test passed. So we got to get to the bottom of it all. So, I don't know. Somebody, could be trying to get to the bottom of it all. So somebody, could know, yeah, what's been going on. But we got bad news. So somebody's about to receive bad news. But somebody definitely, yeah, when it comes to, yeah, like payback is a must. We started out with the money card, and then we kept seeing the financial support. So something about, yeah, like somebody being paid back something. We got government fraud. So somebody, could have committed government fraud. It could have something to do, with a child. It could have something to do, yeah, with trying to get some type of finances. But people could have, yeah, somebody could have been like, oh, they're doing government fraud. And that could be why, yeah, like, yeah, a detective, could be watching somebody. Somebody could have spoke with a detective, and yeah, they told lies. They spread fake news. But we got real love offer. So somebody could be about to receive a real love offer. That could be where that whirlwind of change comes in. That could be, yeah, where this big energy shift comes in. And I feel like it would benefit somebody, like to keep their business to themselves. But yeah, just know that people are going to have opinions about, yeah, whoever this new person is, this new connection is. But we got financial worries are over. I feel like there's somebody that, yeah, like they thought that their financial worries were going to be over. And yeah, like they done created a whole lot of other problems on top of, yeah, like their financial worries. And it could have something to do with, yeah, like them trying to ten a sword somebody, or them trying to, yeah, like, make the tables turn in their favor, make the wheel of fortune turn in their favor. Yeah, they're receiving bad news. Yeah. There are some homes that definitely, yeah, are being raided out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody speaking with a detective. So, so something about, yeah, like somebody wanting to get some type of payback on some people. So it could be the people or the person, and the people that they recruited, as far as, yeah, the one person, many people are facing hardship due to one person. But somebody definitely, yeah, slandered somebody's name and character out here. But somebody, yeah, they were missing the signs going back to the beginning of the message. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with an A. Yeah, so somebody's being told, yeah, to stay to themselves at this time. We got blood makes you related, loyalty makes you family. So something about, yeah, somebody's family. Somebody was missing the signs when it comes to their family. Yeah, loyalty makes you family. And we picked up on, yeah, loyalty. So somebody, could have made a pact with their family, and yeah, their family betrayed them, sabotaged them, ten of swords them. Yep. But yeah, people definitely, yeah, are on edge out here because of a liar whose pants is on fire. Yeah, somebody, yeah, has a disease out here, and they definitely, yeah, could be transmitting that disease. Somebody, yeah, could be wanting to try to transmit that disease to somebody, so somebody needs to be aware. But yeah, people are on edge because, yeah, they done hit a dead end, and there's no way out. There's no exit. But yeah, they hit a dead end because of lies. Pretty much. Yeah, heavy cousin. Somebody's cousin definitely is involved. Somebody's cousin's home could be being raided. We got a father. So somebody's father could be, father's home could be being raided. Or yeah, somebody, could have committed government fraud, in somebody's father's name. So like somebody's father could have passed away. Somebody, could have slandered, like somebody's father's name and character. Or yeah, somebody, could have just slandered, yeah, like somebody's name, their family's name. But if somebody's, yeah, like somebody's father's passed away, somebody's cousin passed away, yeah, that's the ancestors that, yeah, is up in these people's homes. We got job or career opportunity. So somebody, you know, could be about to receive some type of job or a career opportunity, or something about, yeah, people are on edge because of, yeah, like what somebody does for work. But going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, wanting to, you know, like know what somebody, you know, basically want somebody's opinion. I feel like somebody just needs to be aware, because this is like somebody trying to, yeah, set somebody up, because, yeah, like they hit a dead end and they don't see an exit. Yeah, because they received some bad news. Yeah, continue, yeah, to focus on your divine journey. And yeah, just know that, yeah, there is a shield of protection that is around you. And yeah, what was done behind your back will be shown to you. That could have people on edge as well. Because whoever these people are, yeah, they abandon their principles for money. Yeah, they're sellouts. And they're being exposed for exploitation. So I don't know if these people will try to exploit you, or, yeah, kids, or what. Something about, yeah, the internet. Because remember, we saw that card, and, you know, like the yellow and black tape was on the was covering, you know, like the monitor. Yeah, some yeah, people have been being monitored out here. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like voluntarily removing their own mask. Somebody, you know, could say that they, yeah, are ready to escape the darkness. They could be saying that they're ready to surrender, but they could just be running game. It could just be manipulation. So somebody just needs to be aware. Yeah. There definitely is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, spend a lot of time on social media. And I feel like that, yeah, they done got themselves messed up. Somebody, yeah, they like to run game on social media. Exploit people on social media. Yep, whoever this is, yeah, they believe good things come fast and easy. So when it comes to, yeah, you know, like people gravitating towards somebody and somebody being told to be careful, you know, when it comes to, yeah, people, yeah, wanting to ask some advice for somebody, even, yeah, people saying that they're, you know, escaping the darkness, they're ready to surrender. Yeah, well, they need to take that up with the Most High God. Rejection is your protection. Yep. Happiness is a choice, so choose wisely. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, has been choosing wisely, and somebody's going to continue to choose wisely when it comes, yeah, to their happiness. But when it rains, it pours. Bad news after bad news after bad news. So yeah, somebody was missing the signs. Somebody's eyes, yeah, they're closed. Yeah, and they're still closed. So yeah, don't be fooled. But we got answers are coming. So yeah, whatever, you know, has been done behind somebody's back, it will be shown to them. You know, whatever, you know, yeah, has been going on, yeah, answers are coming. But there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they slept on you and they realize it now. So yeah, they were missing the signs. Their eyes were closed. Yeah. But it's after they did everything that they did. So yeah, stay fearless and stay courageous. Because there is somebody that's battling a disease. Somebody definitely is being told to remember what God told you. I don't know if somebody's father is battling a disease, a cousin, or a baby father. Yeah, but something about, yeah, somebody transmitting a disease out here. So we got receive urgent message. So somebody could be about to receive an urgent message out here. But yeah, somebody just needs to remember what God told you. Whatever God told you about this situation, yeah, remember it. Whatever God told you in the past, remember it. Whatever God told you 5 minutes ago, remember it. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep, the power of silence. So something about, yeah, somebody, like being silent out here. Somebody, yeah, they're being quiet about them battling some type of disease or having some type of disease. Something about, yeah, remaining silent. Yeah, somebody's overthinking their past decisions out here. What if I did this differently? If only I did this differently. Yeah, we got bad blood. Somebody has bad blood out here. Somebody has bad blood with somebody, but they have, yeah, bad blood in their body. So something about, yeah, a blood test. Something about a fraudulent DNA test. Anything else? So we got free from a legal situation. So somebody, yeah, had some type of legal situation going on. Yeah, somebody's about to be free from it. Or even if, yeah, somebody didn't know that there was some type of legal situation going on, somebody, yeah, could receive some type of urgent message. And it has something to do with, yeah, like somebody, like being free from a legal situation. Because it's something about, yeah, somebody speaking with a detective. And yeah, out with the old, in with the new. Hello. 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 Yeah, somebody needs to continue to surround themselves with positive energy. Yeah. So when going back to, yeah, people gravitating towards somebody, yeah, some of those people, yeah, they don't like somebody. They have bad blood with somebody, and they could be, yeah, strategizing, plotting, and plotting on somebody. But these people, they don't know that, yeah, somebody's never alone. But they gonna find out. Or they already have. Yep. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they pointed the finger in the wrong direction. And so now, yeah, they got to deal with the consequences. Yeah. Whoever this is, yeah, they should have stopped when they had the chance. But since they didn't, yeah, they're in too deep. We got sexuality. So somebody, could have some type of issues with their sexuality. Somebody, could be gay, bisexual, lesbian. Something about, yeah, transgender. Wow. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah. There's some people that are stressed to the max. They're on edge. Because they know that, yeah, it's going to be shocking news to some people. Yep. And I feel like like somebody, yeah, like they're in that calm, I don't care energy because, yeah, somebody's understanding, yeah, their game, whoever this is. Your right ear could be ringing. So, yeah, just know, that, yeah, you're going to receive some good news. You're going to receive some type of positive message. You're going to receive, like the answers. Some type of answers are coming. But I feel like this shocking news is definitely, going to be shocking to a lot of people. For sure. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.